Hi, my name's Katie Yoder, and this semester I've been an intern for the University of Wisconsin-Madison's athletic department within the marketing area. I've really enjoyed my time here. I've had a lot of great experiences and I've learned a lot, and so I look forward to sharing with you a few of the things that I plan to take with me throughout my journey. A little bit about what specifically I worked on this year. I was in charge of working with the women's hockey team and the women's volleyball team this year, which was a great experience because they both fared extremely well at a nationally ranked level. Um, which this job actually made the marketing job a little bit easier because I did get the chance to experience two sport teams that actually brought those fans themselves. So it wasn't necessarily our job to bring in the fans. They kind of brought themselves, and all we had to do once they got there was entertain them. So today for my TED Talk, I'm going to be talking about three specific things, specifically management styles, why interns are eager, and last but not least, kind of the human interaction and electronics aspect that's kind of been going around. So first I'll talk about management styles. I'm a big communication arts major, so it really intrigues me how people talk and communicate. So I experienced a lot of different management styles this semester that I think that I will take some things with me that I've learned. I learned that not everyone's the same, so not everyone can be communicated with the same. So really, we have to tailor who we're talking to with the message, and I think that that's something that I really need to focus on as my development of a leader and when I look into developing my management styles. So I wanted to connect this with firms assess young interns' potential because that reading really talked about wanting to invite interns back because of their experience there and how well they're doing and all that kind of stuff in the job field. And I just thought it was really interesting because of some of the management styles that I've experienced with my internship this year haven't necessarily made me feel like I'm welcome to come back. And so I just want to make sure that when I get in the position to work with interns and work with people at a lower level, I want to make sure that they all feel really welcome and make them feel like they're important and that they're valued in the job place. Next, I'm going to talk about why interns are so eager. This topic's really interesting to me because I think it explains a lot of what goes on in today's workplaces, especially with the big industries that are able to bring in a lot of interns. You'll notice that interns are known for doing a lot of the crappy work. I did a lot of stapling papers, hole punching papers, printing papers, copying papers this semester, and honestly, that sucks. I didn't learn much from it, and I don't think a lot of other people do, except maybe the hierarchy of the business. And so I just want to know, why are we so eager? And I thought opportunity cost had a really nice section about why is it that interns do the things they do? What makes them want to do it? Do they think it's going to help them, get them further up the totem pole, impress their boss, or are they really just being used? So I think that that's something that a lot of interns should definitely take into account when they get their first internship and really question, why am I doing this? Who am I doing it for? And what is it developing in my career? The last thing I want to talk about today is the influence of human interaction on electronics, because I had a lot of electronics in my workplace, so it was really interesting to me to see how marketing worked with electronics and then specifically how they worked with the particular crowds at the events. So I wrote about it in my field notes a couple times this year. The men's basketball team has had a change in their rewards program, so they've moved to an electronic focused rewards program for the year because their main target is the students, because the students are the ones using that rewards program in order to get their tickets for the Final Four, the Big Ten championship, and all that good stuff. So in this case, it was a really good idea to move the rewards program to an electronic-based idea because a lot of students here at the University of Wisconsin-Madison are electronically advanced and are much more up-to-date with the new things going on in the electronic world. But we also are working with the rewards program for the women's basketball team, which is really interesting because that crowd's a little bit older. So they actually demoted the rewards program with them, which was an interesting experience. So now the rewards program there is just simply a hole punch system. You get a card and you bring it back every game, and we punch a hole in it for you and you move on. So how computers change work and pay definitely influenced kind of how I was viewing this workplace, just because I had such a direct experience with it in multiple aspects, not just the rewards program, but I just thought it was really applicable because there are these different things that we are no longer doing as a result of the rewards program, but it's also adding some things definitely based on the crowd that's going to be going to those specific sporting events. So I thought that was really interesting and really connected home with the internship that I worked with this semester. I've had a really good time working with the Wisconsin Athletic Department in the marketing area. It's been a really great experience. I did not know much about marketing before I got here, and now I feel like I could, write a paper about it, speak about it for 5 minutes. It's been a really great experience, and I've learned a lot. This course has helped me a lot with the development aspect and looking at things that I've learned and things that I want to take away to move on with my career. And I just want to let everyone know that I really appreciate their help and involvement. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a good rest of the year and happy holidays.